Hey guys, this is Abhishek from Technics Media. Today we are going to talk about the linear SGP case for iPhone 4 and 4S. Here we have the case. This case is actually a bumper which fits onto your iPhone very tightly and it holds it quite nicely. And this bumper actually comes in two parts. It is plastic. The build quality is plastic, but it is very nice quality of plastic which they have actually used to develop these kind of bumper for iPhone. And it's, as it says, the SGP linear case. I have been using this particular case for my iPhone for more than a month now, so it may have some dust. Ignore that. Talking about the case, first of all, the case has a very nice quality of plastic, and the color which you see on this particular case is not a paint. It is actually the same colored plastic which they have actually used to develop these cases for iPhone. Talking about the buttons and the connectivity, here you have the button on the case for volume up and down. This is the section for the mute button, so that you can access the mute button on iPhone. This section here is for accessing of the 3.5mm audio jack, so that you can insert any kind of audio lead into your iPhone. This hole seems big enough, but if you have a bigger audio lead which is broader enough, that may not go inside properly if you have this case on your iPhone. Here you have the button onto the case for accessing the power and sleep key. That's one part. The second part here, which is in black color, you can get it in any color you want. They have the different color combination, as well as you can have both of these parts in the same color as well. On the bottom of this, we see the slot for the data cable connectivity and the slot for mic and loudspeaker onto the iPhone 4. So let's apply this case onto our iPhone, and let's see how does it actually fits. So in order to fit your iPhone, first of all you need to slide your iPhone into the case, the upper part of the case, and then for adding the lower part of the case, you first of all need to lock it here. They have very small edges which serves as a lock, which goes into this particular case and locks it. So once you lock the first edge, and then once you have locked the first edge, you need to slightly pull it like this and insert it here, and then it will be locked. So this is how you apply the case. The same way you can remove the case. You have to slightly lift the upper part of the case upside and then remove the lower part of the case. And similarly you can insert the lower part and press the upper part, and it will be locked. So it will hold your iPhone quite tightly. Let's see the overall access of the ports. At the bottom you see the indent is quite big for the connectivity of the data cable. Let me try connecting a data cable. Here we have the iPhone data cable. So the iPhone data cable goes into the case very nicely, and there is no problem in the connectivity of the cable as such. These sections on the case are quite big enough to actually not block any kind of mic or loudspeaker sound. And then you have on the right you have the volume up and down buttons. I can press these buttons. I can feel that I am pressing the buttons on the iPhone once I use these buttons for volume up and down. Here you have a big section which lets you access the mute button, so I can easily control the mute button from here. At the top you have quite big section for actually inserting the audio cables. So we tried different audio cables. Most of them will go into this particular port onto the iPhone very easily, but some of them were facing some problems because this hole is big but not very big for some of the audio cables which you might use with your iPhone. Then here you have a slightly loose sleep button which lets you access the power and sleep key. So iPhone is right now turned off, so it is not behaving as such, but we can press the sleep key, and then as you can see, and I can easily access the power and sleep key using this button very easily. On the right hand side you have nothing, and on the left at the bottom you will see the branding of SGP Linear Ex Case. And if you see the overall build of this case, the case actually comes slightly above the screen. I don't know whether you can see this. The case actually comes slightly above the iPhone screen, as well as slightly above the back part of the iPhone as well. So if you have this case on, or this bumper on, and you keep your iPhone like this on a table or like this, both the front and the back will be protected using this case. So that is something which we liked. That's all from us. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you like this video. Do subscribe to our YouTube video channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.